Good day, grade 7 students. Okay, good day. Now, anyone who can lead a prayer? Can I see some right hands over there? Okay, great. Okay. Mr. Lumasag, okay, you will lead the prayer. Okay, everyone, let's bow down our head and let us pray. Okay, amen. Now, before taking your seats, please pick the pieces of paper under your chair. Okay, in the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so please arrange your chair properly. Now, class, how are you? Okay, you're doing great. Now, how is the life of being a student? Yes, it's good. Yes, Glory. Yes, it's hard and easy at the same time. Okay, yes. It's not a piece of cake, and it's not that hard also. It's not that easy, and it's not that hard also. Of course, it's a normal for a student to have a struggles and at the same time the enjoyment of being a student, a learner. Now, at this point of time, class, do you like being a pirate? Oh, okay, you like to be a pirate. Now, this time, I will divide you into 3 groups. Okay, and this group will be your permanent group throughout our lesson. Okay, let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, in a count of 10, you are going to go to your group. This will be the place of group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, and after that, okay, don't make any unnecessary noise. Okay, in a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay, group 1. Okay, because you are not noisy, I will gonna give you 5 points. And also group 2 and also group 3. So now that you already have a group, in each group, okay, you will gonna pick your captain, your chronicler, your archaeologist, and of course the last one, the pirate's name. Okay, group 1, you will be the Straw Hat Pirates. Group 2, you will be the Blackbird Pirates. And group 3, you will be the Whitebird Pirates. Now, class, now that you have your pirate name and your pirate flag, so this time I want you to follow these 3 simple rules only throughout our lesson. First, you must listen carefully, especially when I am talking in front and also when someone is answering. Now, the second one is cooperate in every activity. Now, I want you to cooperate and do your best. Okay, do your best in every activity. And the last one is that enjoy yourself. It's important that you will gonna enjoy and you will gonna feel our lesson and our activity for the whole morning and for the whole class. Is that clear? Okay, great. Okay, but before that, secretary from the class, okay, please list down those absent, okay, for today for our attendance. Now, class, as we all know, a pirate needs a pirate suit to look like a pirate. Now, I have here the items. Now, you can see that is the items to form a pirate suit. But you cannot get that easily because you will gonna do a task in order to get this suits. Okay, now, are you ready for your first task, class? Okay, great. Now, in this time, in each group, you will write in a piece of paper the 5 key points of your past lesson in exchange for these 5 items. Okay, now our 5 items are the pirate's words, okay, the pirate's eye patch, the pirate's jacket, the pirate's boots, and the pirate's hat. Okay, I will give you only 30 seconds for you to answer with that. Okay, I will wait, class. Okay, write your answers. What are those 5 key points that you've learned in your past lesson? Okay, now the 30 seconds is done. So every group, please pass your paper. Okay, let's have group one first. Okay, please present your answer. Okay, that is the 5K points that you've learned. Group two. Okay. Now, the last one, group three, please present your answer. Okay, wow. So all of your K points are really inclined to the past lesson, and now I already know that you have get something on the past lesson that you have. Now, since we already have the items, because you get the 5 items in exchange for the 5K points. Now, let us start hunting the treasure. Okay, obviously, you are looking for a treasure, and I can give you some tips and information by looking at this picture. Okay, please look at this picture. Okay, what can you see? What can you see in the picture? Okay, please look at it. Oh, okay, and observe what's in the picture. Okay, now that you are done looking with the picture, okay, I will ask one question so that I will give this treasure map so that I can give you the treasure map for this lesson and for the whole task of this lesson. Okay, now based on the pictures that you have looked, what did you observe? Okay, from the group 1, yes, Bulataulo, what did you observe? Yes. Okay, thank you. Now let's have group 2. Now, what can you see in the picture? Yes. Yes, great. That's really a really great idea. Now, the last group, group 3, what can you see? What did you observe in the picture? Yes, that's really a great idea, everyone. All of your answers are correct. Yes, in the picture, you can see a man, okay, hugging another man. Okay, the activities that we did a while ago have something to do with our new lesson this morning. Okay, so who has any idea? I will give plus points to those students or who can get the right answer. Okay, what do you think is our new lesson this morning? Yes, from the group 2, Mr. Lumasag. Okay, yes, our lesson for this morning is all about the parable of the prodigal son. Now, who among you here know of this story? Now, all of you know this story? Okay, no, not everyone is familiar with it. Okay, so now let us know and let us look at what's in the story and what it's all about. But before that, let's have our motive question first to answer later. So when we are done reading the parable, okay, group 1, please read number 1 and number 2. Okay, now group 2, please read number 3 and number 4. Okay, now the last group, please read the questions of 5 and 6. Okay, so when we are done reading the story, okay, so we will gonna answer these motive questions. We were gonna unlock these questions. Now, so let us watch a video about the summary of the story and what's in the prodigal or the parable of the prodigal son. And after that, so please listen and please observe what's really in the video, because after that we will gonna have an activity after.
A man had 2 sons. The younger son told his father, "Father, I want my share of your estate now, before you die." So his father agreed to divide his wealth between his sons. A few days later, his younger son packed all his belongings and moved to a distant land. And there he wasted all his money in wild living.
Watch where you're going!
Go ahead, throw them again! Put that down! Thief! Thief!
About the time his money ran out, a great famine swept over the land and he began to starve. He persuaded a local farmer to hire him, and the man sent him into his fields to feed the pigs. The young man became so hungry that even the pods he was feeding the pigs looked good to him, but no one gave him anything.
My father's workers have plenty to eat, and here I am, starving to death! I will go to my father and say to him, Father, I have sinned against God in heaven and against you. I am no longer good enough to be called your son. Treat me like one of your workers.
But when he was still a long way off, his father saw him and felt sorry for him. He ran to his son. And he hugged and kissed him.
Hurry and bring the best clothes and put them on him. Give him a ring for his finger and sandals for his feet. Get the best calf and prepare it so we can eat and celebrate. This son of mine was dead but has now come back to life. He was lost and has now been found.
And they began to celebrate.
Okay, now class, that we are done watching the video, I know that you have an idea now what's in the story and what it's all about. Now class, let's unlock the answers of those motive questions. Okay, and on how far have you understood the story? Okay, let's begin. Group 1, please answer the question number 1 and number 2. And group 2, please answer the question number 3 and number 4. And group 3, please answer the question number 5 and number 6. Okay, so and after that, I will gonna give you 1 minute to compose and or to share your ideas with your group mates about the answers. And after that, you will gonna choose one representative for you to present your answers. Okay, is that clear, class? Okay, very good. Now let's start. Okay, class, so the 1 minute is done. So group 1, please present your answers in front of the question number 1 and number 2. So the question number 1 is that, what are the lessons that we can get in the parable? And the second one is that, how we're going to apply these lessons that you've learned in the story. Okay, please share your ideas. Yes, that's really a great idea. So the lessons that you can get in the parable was really there's really a lot of lessons that we can get through it. Yes, it's all about the forgiveness, of being a person who really know how to respect and love the parents, and we can see the unconditional love in there. Okay, the second one is, how we're gonna apply these lessons you've learned in the story. To be, yes, the lessons is that to be a good son, to be a good person, uh, to know how to be thrifty with your money. Yes, yes, that's really a great idea. Now, congratulations, group 1. That's really a very good idea and a very amazing answer. Now, group 2, please answer question number 3 and number 4. Yes, we have the question, what is the purpose of this parable in relation to the real life situation, and what is the theme of the story? Yes, that's really an amazing idea, group 2. It's really true that this parable really do existed in real life, and we cannot deny that there are really, sons, and there are no children, um, who are, we can consider as the black sheep of the family, and also parents. Our parents really do give us unconditional love. Yes. Now, what do you think is the theme of the story? Yes, you answered that the theme of the story, it's all about unconditional love and forgiveness. Okay, great. Now, group 3, okay, please answer the motive questions 5 and 6. Who are the characters in the story, and what did he do to his money? Okay, yes, group 3. So the characters are, we have the father, and he has 2 sons. Okay, the elder son and the younger son. Okay, now, what do you think is the theme of our story? Okay, group 3, yes, your answers are correct. Yes, the themes of the story of the prodigal son, it has greed, it has arrogance, jealousy, repentance, forgiveness, and acceptance. Yes, all your answers are correct, and I have really assessed that you have really learned and understand what's our story, and or what's this parable is all about. Okay, now that we are done watching the video and doing the task, now who can share the values and the purpose of the parable? Yes, Ligan from group 3. Yes, it's really true. So it has the connection to the Bible, wherein the older son is a representation of the Israelites, or the Israelites, and then the younger son, it represents the gentlest, and the father, it's the our God or Almighty Father. So for the Christians, or how we say, for the people who are Christians, okay, we believe that this parable is in a connection where whatever we do, or that no matter how sinner we are, the hands of the Father is always open if we only accept our sins and redempt to it. Yes, yes, and Ligan, you really do have a point, especially that this parable is in relation for the Bible, or in relation for the Christian life. Yes, and also we can really see that even to our parents, we can see that the unconditional love is really do existed. Like, no matter what we do, no matter how bad we are and how bad the decisions that we do, we can say that our parents are always, open their arms to us whenever we need them, and they're always there. But I think not everyone, but this parable represents forgiveness and unconditional love. Okay, do you like the parable, class? Yes, it's really true. There are really a lot of lessons that we can get into the story. Now, do you think that this kind of event or this kind of situation happens in real life? Yes? Okay, yes. Yes, Larry. You. Yes, of course. This kind of situation cannot be denied that it really do existed in real life. So, just like me, um, I was born in a Christian family, and when I turned into a teenager, I became a backslider where there's on and off, religious commitment with the Lord. And when the time or when there is one situation where I really needed help and I feel so lost, that's when the time that I pray to Him, and then I really do um, redeem myself and say those sins. I'm not perfect, but I know that He was always there, because whenever I pray, I can feel His presence. And so you can really say that it's one of the example of an unconditional love. Now, the other one in the real life context, especially with the parents and the child. Yes, who can have an example for that? Okay. Okay, yes, Ruiz. Yes. We also do really bad decisions in life, and we cannot deny that our parents is always there for us. Our friends may left us, our boyfriends, girlfriends, or whoever, those strangers that we think are important to us, they will gonna leave us, but our parents will always there for us, will always understand us, even if we think that they are not. But at the end of the day, we can really feel that our family can give us the love that has nothing to do, or you won't have to do anything in return. Yes. Now let's have the next. Okay, have you done any decision in life that makes you regret it? Yes, anyone? Okay, from the group too. Yes. Okay, yes, Israel. Okay, you. Yes, of course. Regrets, we really do have a decision that can make us regret it, because not every decision are good, but we know that the implications of it, the consequences of it can be good or bad. But sometimes we still go for it, and it makes us regret it. But sometimes also we didn't know what will be the implications of it, but we still go through it because that's life. And for me, yes, um, having a decision in life that um, you know that you love it, you will not gonna regret it as long as you did your best for it. But if you know that the consequences are really not good, so I think that in the second time that should be a lesson anymore that you're not gonna do it. Okay, thank you for your answer. Now let's have the last one. What part of the story that really touches your heart? Yes, from the group one. Okay, Glory me. Yes, it's the forgiveness. It's the unconditional love of the parents for his children. Yes, okay. Okay, in this next activity, we are going to use the same group. Okay, you're gonna interpret the purpose of the parable using the phrases and sentences, and you're gonna write it in the manila paper, and you're gonna choose one representative for the presentation. All right, but before that, let me present to you first the criteria that you need to follow. Okay, we have the presentation 10%, the content 15%, the workmanship is 15%, and a total of 30%. Okay, I will give you 1 minute to answer that. Okay, your time starts now. Okay, the time is now done. Okay, class, group 1, present your work in front, and after that, group 2, and been followed by the group 3. Okay, you did a really great job, Pirates. Okay, now, on a one-off sheet of paper, you're gonna write a simple explanation based on what you've learned on the story. Okay, I will give you, 30 seconds for that. Okay, in the count of 10, please pass your paper in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, all papers in class. Now, please prepare another sheet of paper. Okay, we're gonna do a multiple choice answer. This will be serve as your evaluation of what you've really learned and if you really do understand the story that we have. Okay, so these are the questions. The first one is 1 to 5 and the next is 6 to 10. Okay, please answer now. Okay, the next one. Okay, done class. Please pass your paper in the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, class, we are done now with our lesson, and I hope that you've learned a lot from the story, the parable, and our activity itself. Okay, you did a really great job, Pirates. Now, for your assignment, you will gonna do a reflection essay, okay, about the purpose of the story, and you're gonna post it in your Facebook account using the hashtag the Prodigal Son. Okay, it will be caps lock. Thank you so much, class, and we are done now with our lesson and the task that we have. Thank you so much for cooperating, and I hope that you've enjoyed and learned a lot throughout our lesson. Okay, see you in the next meeting, class. Bye!